Today at Ogaming, and today I'm going to show you how to get into Warhammer. So, this video is going to explain to you what you'll need to get started. To begin, you may need to get this pack. It's called the Citadel Hobby Starter Set, and you get some tweezers, some grass, a paintbrush, some glue, and loads of paints. Now, I'm not sure exactly how much this is, because it's a Christmas present. Now, I recommend this a lot because it gives you the stuff that you'll need to paint a miniature, not to a specialisation. For example, just a generic paints, which will go for pretty much every single miniature. I think this is about £45, I'm not sure. As it says on top, it gives you 13 paints, which is quite a lot, to be honest. Secondly, to get started into The Hobbit, you will need this. It's the Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey limited edition Escape from Goblin Town. Now, this is a brilliant set because it gives you loads of exclusive characters, including the Goblin King. You can't buy him anywhere else. And the whole dwarf like movement people. You can't buy him as a set, like full of them, including Bilbo and Gandalf. And then you get Grinner, who's there, who I explained in the last video, and also that little guy there. And you get all them, and also you get exclusive Radagast Brown. That's if you get it quickly, because I'm sure limited edition means it won't last forever. And then inside of it, you get, well, obviously you get loads of the things, but you also get, I've already boxed it and painted a bit of it, but you get a special ruler in inches, obviously. It doubles out into 24 centimeters. And then you get an introduction to the game and some game stats, which are here. You get an introduction to the game, and then that includes the stats. And then you get how to glue them together and stuff, and also the bases and how to put the bases together. And then on top of that, you get putting Radagast together, because he was hard to put together, to be honest. So the special to wound chart, which just remember you have to keep on to all of these, and it's how to play it as well. And I recommend you keep Radagast special stats. And in this book here, it gives you the stats of all the special people. I recommend you keep hold of these because Ollie lost about half of them because he's dopey. And also you get the exclusive chair, which I painted. I really like this. It's a cool piece of scenery. Anyway, so Ollie lost a lot of them, so when we tried to play for the first time, it didn't go very well. Next, I recommend you get one of these. It's a Citadel miniature box. Now, if we just open this up, I went through on the last video, but you get, well, on the front cover, it's just like framing thing, and then you get 3 tiers of this sort of foam, which you can stick your miniatures in. It's just about the size of a miniature. But the only bad thing is, the big miniatures, for example, the Goblin King doesn't really fit in, so you have to make a space for him. But you can get the more expensive one, which is exclusive for Christmas, in the back of it, it has a special mesh which you push the big miniatures in. For example, the Goblin King or tanks or something like that. This one specifically was £36, while the big one was £60, and that was one with the mesh in it. They're really good, nice and light, very mobile. It's got a cool thing on the front as well, Citadel. So now, what I recommend you get, and it's the last thing I'll be showing in this video, is a Citadel hobby box. This is what I keep all my paints in. Now, Ollie has this little suitcase which he carries around, which has all the stuff in. But I'll just go through the box first, and then I'll show you the cover, which is really special. So obviously you get a tier where you put the paints in. A lot of paints fit in here, and you just pull it up, and then also has a stand, so it sits like an angle. As you can see there, a little stand. And then inside it fits everything, literally everything. It says special few holders for the paintbrushes. They literally fit in as they're meant to. And then there's a special place for the glue, the clippers, and also the stands. And then normally you'd put miniatures there, like unstuck and unpainted miniatures in these bits, but I don't have any that are unstuck. All the unpainted ones I keep in the box. So if I just place that back in there. The only bad thing is it doesn't have a handle, and if you were to tip it up, all the stuff would be messed up. But apart from that, it's a great thing to keep it in. And then my favourite bit of this video would be the top, well, the lid transforms into a little working station. So how I do it is I have my paints on the top there, and just put a few there, and then I put the unpainted ones here, and then I bring them over to here and put the painted ones. And then also, because in Harrogate you can't buy the proper stand to put all the stuff in, I have to mix my paints on the side here. I was trying to scrape a lot of it off, but hey ho. Well, when it has like blue and gold and stuff, it looks pretty cool. Anyway, so this is why I paint it and glue them and stuff. It's really good, because it's basically a whole desk full of stuff in this little tiny box. It's really easy to keep everything really tidy in this box and organised as well. And if you have a bit of OCD like me, you have to have everything tidy and everything, and it's perfect for you. Well, this box only fits. That is what I recommend, and also what Ollie recommends if you want to begin to get into Warhammer, well, The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings specifically. And then once you get them, you can begin to branch out and get other figures. For example, one of my favourites, the Warriors. Dwarf Warriors. And you can just experiment and personalise different characters. I recommend you get a workstation, a desk, and I recommend also you don't do it on your knee. And then also, last thing is, I find it easier to not hold the miniature. So I have this little stand which is made out of an old paint pot with loads of blue tack on top, and you stick the miniature to the top, and it helps you, for example, paint the base, and it gets less mess. It's not empty. When it is empty, I'll just cut the top off. So thank you very much, and watch out for more videos.